Reporting for Cyclones TV, I'm Nick Brunker. Here at US Bank Arena, we are getting set for a Friday night matchup between the Cyclones and the Toledo Walleye. It's the first of back-to-back games in what will be a deceptively important series for Cincinnati. Now, it looks like a mismatch in terms of records as the Cyclones continue to be one of the top teams in the North Division and against the last-place team in the Eastern Conference. However, as you look at the season series, each and every one of these matchups between these I-75 rivals has been extremely close. The Walleye in the midst of an 11-game losing skid as Dan Watson, the new interim head coach for the Walleye, tries to right the ship. For Cincinnati, they've had points in 4 straight games but suffered a very frustrating defeat earlier this week, a 14-round shootout loss to the Evansville Icemen. Of course, that means the Eastern Conference still as close as ever, and tonight's game, and really the next couple of nights against the Walleye, are going to be very important for Ben Simon and company. It brings us to tonight's players to watch, and for the Cyclones, you have to be looking at number 11, Anthony Luciani. He has had back-to-back 2-goal games, 6 points overall this season against Toledo. He is the team leader in points. He's having a career year with 24 goals and 25 assists. For the Walleye, you have to be aware of when Travis Novak is on the ice. He is one of the bright spots offensively for a Toledo club that, as we mentioned, is one of the worst defensive teams in the ECHL. Novak's numbers: 3 assists against Cincinnati and 10 goals, 20 helpers overall in 2013 and 14. As for the goaltending tonight, Joe Howe's going to get the start again. Of course, he did so on Wednesday as well, played very well in the contest as Rob Medor still maintains his position in the American Hockey League, at least for now. And of course, Scott Darling earlier this week was summoned to the Milwaukee Admirals. But there is a goaltending change for Toledo as they are going to have Hannu Toivonen back between the pipes. The former first-round draft pick from the Boston Bruins is going to get the start after returning from the AHL. Ironically enough, he was in Milwaukee for a long time when both Pekka and Scott Darling were on the mend, and so he got some ample AHL time over the last couple of weeks. He's coming back to the ECHL with a record of 7-8-0-1 and a goals against of .361. However, he has lost both of his matchups against Cincinnati this season at .504 goals against in those games. It's going to be an exciting matchup. Jonathan Hazen Kids Jersey T-shirt night for the first 1,500 fans ages 2 to 12. We invite you to join us in person. If not, we'll be on the air with all of our pregame coverage at 7:05, and the puck will drop here in downtown Cincinnati at 7:30. I'm Nick Brunker, and this is Cyclones TV.